We just got a question from one of our users asking whether it was possible to create a conditional style in Adaptable, our AG Grid extension, but one for all numeric columns, not where you specify which column should have the style, in such a way that if later they added other numeric columns, it would automatically show the style. They weren't sure how to do that, and it is possible in Adaptable. So this video is a direct response to that, but also hopefully of wider interest because it shows what is perhaps a little known feature. So let's do this now. Let me show you how to do it. So you go into Format Column as normal, you create new, but here instead of doing all columns, which obviously will be a whole row, or selecting the columns, because if you select just the columns to have the style, then obviously new columns won't pick it up. You'll need to explicitly add them. But what we also have is this option called data types, and you can choose which data types you want. So in this example, it's number. So what we're going to do is we're going to create two format columns, green for positive and centered, red parentheses and centered for negative. So we'll choose number first. The condition, again, you can write an expression if you want with all our rich expression editor, but in fact the predicate is all we need, and Adaptable is clever enough only to show the predicates which are available for numbers, because that was a scope. So we simply want positive. We can now choose our style, so we can say we will have green, and we said that we were going to make it center, and there we are. Now all the positive numbers, as you can see, are green, and now let's create a second one for the negative, and it's exactly the same thing. We create new, we go to data types, we do number, we do the condition. This time obviously we do the negative predicate, the style, let's choose red. We also said we were going to change the display format, so we're going to show parentheses. This is when you put negative numbers in parentheses, and let's again center it. So there we are. That's now taking up the style, and we can see now that in fact if we were to add another column, that would automatically be taken up. So let's do that. Let's create a quick calculated column. We'll just make it a scalar. Let's call it big stars, and let's just make the expression to be GitHub stars times by 10. We don't need to do anything else. Let's now go into our layout. We're in the standard layout. Let's edit it. Let's go to columns. There's our big stars, and let's now move that so it's next to GitHub stars. And now when we close this, there we are. There's our big stars, and you can see it's automatically picked up that style. So if I was to be able to change this, for instance, to minus 500, they both go red with the parentheses. So that's how you do it. When you create the conditional style, you use a data type which will then style all columns of that data type, including obviously any columns that are added at a later date. As always, thank you for watching. If you'd like to know more about Adaptable, please get in touch. We'll be delighted to provide you with a personalized demo, or indeed give you a free no obligation trial license so you can try out Adaptable for yourself. Thank you for watching.